right?
I've always said the way if you want to beat Kansas City, you always run the ball. But,
Run the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to beat them.
Yeah, because you also.
It's just the letdown I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the
Yeah,
letdown.
yeah.
I'm not saying they're not going to win the game. I just don't know if they're going to cover the 6.5. If the game was like 4.5, 4, okay. 6.5 is a lot. That's like a touchdown. That's a touchdown and an extra point. And we see what extra points happens. Like numbnuts last night kicking one. I don't even know the kid's name, but he pulled a hammy.
Yeah.
Pulled his hamstring.
So did the
Don't
guy
you
in
think you should
Cincinnati.
be like worried about this stuff before you go become a kicker?
So did the guy in Cincinnati. Remember week 1 against the
Yeah,
Chargers?
he did pull his hammy.
I don't know. I understand
He
that.
missed the kick because of it.
He missed the kick.
Yeah.
But that's my only concern about that game.
Are those all your picks?
Yeah.
Very good.
There's a few that I'm like, it's a tough week though. Like
Yeah, it is.
those ones that we're saying might not be what we would take. Those might be the ones that end up hitting because it's just that kind of week. You know, it's a tough week. It's gonna be a lot of weird things.
Me,
happening.
I like taking points than giving points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I love taking the points, even if it's a bad team like Miami last night.
Yeah.
I explained to you,
Yeah,
two shitty teams.
This week I'm really taking the points. Let me tell you.
You got to take points.
There's not very often that games, even if there's a huge like first place versus last place, there's not usually in the NFL a lot of blowouts.
No, there isn't.
No, that's why like even the Colts, I think they're at 11.5 right now. Minus 11.
That's a lot of points,
That's
man.
a lot of points. And we had a friend, probably watches the show, shout out to Rads. He asked me, he goes, what do you think of the Colts this week at minus 11? And I'm like, at that time, it was minus 11. Now it's minus 11.5. I'm like, double digits, once you start dabbling in that, that's a lot of points
In the
to give
NFL,
up.
it's a lot.
Whether it's the Jets or not, that's a lot of points to give up.
Because in the NFL, it's not like college.
No.
In college, they play the spread. The teams,
Yeah, they know.
they know, oh, we're favored by 14. We got the ball at the 1 yard line with 14 seconds left. They're punching that ball in the end zone.
You also have to realize too, with college football, it's the power rankings are based on like
Right, that's what I'm saying.
score,
They'll punch that ball in.
They don't care.
Where the NFL, they'll just kneel it down. And if you're winning by 10,
They just want the record.
They just want the win.
Yeah.
And if you're up by 10, okay, and they got the ball at the 2 yard line, they're not kicking it. They're not punching it in. They're just kneel it down, and that's it. You're done. There goes your bet.
Yep, 100%.
If the Jets score one touchdown, now you're at 18.
Yeah, which is
You're 3 scores.
That's a big
That's big. Just
deep. Okay, so for my first pick, I like this one. I think Greg was saying, Bengals defense can't tackle. It's a prove-it game for Carson Wentz. I believe it's going to be a pretty close game. I think it's going to be high scoring. I like the over at 47.5. I really do for Eagles versus Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
Both defenses.
That's what I'm depending on.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's going to sling the ball like 60 times as he's done all season so far. Yeah. Both defenses aren't very good. The Eagles pass like defense. Their secondary is brutal right now. So I kind of like the over in that one, 47.5.
Did you see last week they booed in the sound?
Yeah.
Philly game. They were booing in the sound.
Is an intern going to get fired, or did somebody tell them to do that?
I don't know, but
they might have done it to make it realistic, right? Like they're not going to.
Yeah, but like
you're booing in the sound.
You're like getting paid by the team. And then you're booing your own, like,
I know,
that's Philadelphia, though, man. They booed Santa Claus, man.
Yeah, that's true.
They booed Santa Claus.
And then my lock of the week is going to be Washington at 7.5, plus 7.5. I think that's definitely going to happen. I like the Washington football team at 7.5 against the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
That's my lock. This one I'm surprised nobody else has talked about because we did mention the 5.5 rule. I like Detroit at plus 5.5 against the Cardinals this week.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think they have not looked good so far. Obviously, I do believe that this offense can get it going against Arizona, and Arizona's looked incredible, don't get me wrong, but this is kind of a make it or break it for Patricia.
Yeah.
And I still have faith that this Detroit Lions team can win like 5 to 6 games this year. So I believe this is one that they could sneak out with, or at least cover the spread at 5.5.
Who's Arizona got next week?
I don't know. I was just saying that I'll look it up.
I always look for trap games, eh?
Because I think next week the Lions have a game and then it's a bye week. So people are saying that they'll probably Detroit will start making moves to fire Patricia soon.
So they have the bye week to prepare.
Yeah. But
Arizona's bye week.
The only thing that scares me
Next week.
is if the players have actually given up on Patricia. Then I'm screwed. But at 5.5, I'll take the chance.
The Galladay's supposed to be playing too.
That's my hot take.
next week they're at the Panthers. Their bye week. Oh wait, this dumb. This does not show the bye weeks. They play the Panthers next week.
Arizona does?
Yes, in Carolina, but it does not say when their bye week is. Let me see. This is bad producing.
That's
Mark,
fine.
you should be the producer.
Okay. He's guy with no name. You're not supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you.
Hey, guy, look up when the Arizona Cardinals have a bye week.
Okay.
I can't.
Anyways,
schedule.
no, it's good. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's
It's
okay.
just the trap games. That's all I'm looking at. Go ahead.
I understand why you're saying it. So yeah, I like Detroit at 5.5.
Okay.
That's my hot take. This one is nothing. No hammer. No nothing. Week 8. Okay, thank you. Anytime you give me the Green Bay Packers as a dog on prime time, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the Packers with the points. Green Bay at +3. That's Aaron Rodgers, man. I said
He's on fire, man.
I did say it's gonna be a close game, and I believe you took the over.
I got the over in that game.
Yeah, I think the over is gonna hit.
Yeah, I got the over.
But anytime you give me Aaron Rodgers and the Packers as a dog prime time, like, come on, I'm gonna take the points.
He's on fire right now.
How do you not take that? You know, I think the Saints are gonna play better than they did against the Raiders, but there's just
The Raiders played well. They second half against New Orleans, they shut them down.
I was freaking
Yeah,
out.
they definitely.
They shut them down, man. Except for that last drive there, which I
Yeah.
told you was going to happen. Didn't
Yeah.
I tell you it was going to happen? Because I know my team. I said it was 7 minutes to go. Like, they're going to play prevent, and they did. Boom, 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 5 plays in the end zone. Back to your picks. Sorry.
I was freaking out this
The
morning.
Raiders.
I go up to Dom. I'm like, the Packers are a dog right now. Like, do I take them right now before the line changes? Because I really believe there's going to be a lot of Packers
Yep.
money, and it's going to shift the line. So
It will go up, go down.
if you watch this right when it comes out, take the Packers +3 as soon as you can, because
It'll be 1.5 by game time.
yeah, Packers with points, you're going to want that.
It will
Final
be.
pick is my hammer. Cowboys versus Seahawks. I'm hammering the over on that. Yeah, that game's going to have a lot of scoring.
There'll be a lot of scoring, no defense.
No offense. Cam Newton's having a great year so far. Doesn't have the best receivers. Julian Edelman getting like 179 yards on the Seahawks secondary. I can only imagine what the receiving core of Dallas is going to do to them.
Yeah, it was a career high for Edelman.
Yeah. So
For your
personally,
fantasy owner, CD Lamb's going to have a big game. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
I do think the Seahawks can still win this game because the Dallas defense has not looked good either. But
Well,
that's
no, look what Atlanta did to
that's
them.
why I'm taking the over. So it's not obvious.
Their secondary blows.
So I'm
Both
taking
of
the
them.
over. Hammer it.
Both of them blow. There's going to be 80 points in that game.
There is going to be like 80 points in that game.
I know.
When I
I'm,
saw
I'm,
56 and a half,
I'm that doesn't matter.
I was like, that's kind of a lot, but I think it'll hit.
No, it'll be 40 points by halftime.
Do you want to give them any of your teasers?
I have 2 teasers. I'll give one. If people know what a teaser is,
I think you mentioned it. You could say it again. Like,
teasers like you buy points. You can move the line yourself, under and over, or the side.
Yeah.
So, for example, a 2-team teaser, you can move it 6 points, 7 points, 6.5 points, 7.5 points. So, if you're taking a favorite, you can move them from, for example, if there's 7-point favorites, you can move them down to a pick
Yeah.
or a -1.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. I got a 3-team teaser, which is a 10-point swing. I'm moving Indianapolis from a -11 to a -1, basically
Which
a
is, like,
pick.
Nice.
Dallas from a +3 to a +13. No, excuse me, +5 to a +15. And Green Bay from a +3 to a +13.
Which is huge. Like that's
Which is huge. You tease them up. The money line is like -140. So if you lay 100, 140 wins you 100.
Yeah.
That's the money line on it. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
No, that's nice.
Teasers are good.
People pay for this stuff, man.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
the fact that we're
teasers
giving
teasers are good to get yourself out of a hole if you want.
yeah.
You can over that too, by the way.
Yeah, teasers
Yeah.
are good to get yourself out of a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of a hole.
I got a hole on a hole in this show.
That's true. You're
No,
not.
you're doing all right. Well, you're 60%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing
You're even. 60% is even money.
You're making a little.
No, you're not.
Oh, that's even.
Yeah, it's even.
Okay, so you're winning.
So that's when these handicappers go on and say we're 58%. Well, you're not. You're even then.
Yeah, but you
got to pay the juice.
They target.
No, but you got to pay the juice on the loss.
Yeah, but they target people who don't really know what they're doing. So they say 58%. Somebody sees that as a winning record over 50.
I know that, but that's what I'm trying to explain to people.
Yeah. No, I know.
If you get 10 games, you win 6 of them at $1,000 a piece. Okay.
Yeah.
To win those 6 games, you got to lay 6,600. To win 6,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
When you lose the other 4, it's cost you 4,400. All right, but technically you've only made 6,000. You've lost 44. You make $1,600.
Yeah, which is like not that good.
That's nothing. So you're basically sweating out to win 6 games to make 60. Now, if you divide that by 6, what does that make you? Not even $300 a game. $200 a game. That's it. You're sweating for that.
just still nice, but
That's all I'm saying.
All I'm also saying is gamble responsibly.
Yes, gamble
responsibly.
We are not responsible if you take our picks. However, we have some good ones, I think, this week, to be honest. I think we've all made some pretty good decisions. Some questionable ones, but, you don't know how it's going to work out. I personally have some questionable picks.
What are we doing right now?
We're taking the over?
No, what are we doing? Like, what when you put money down, what are you doing?
Sports betting.
You're taking a risk.
Yeah, you're gambling.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
That's gamble.
Yeah, but be responsible, and we're not responsible if they take our picks. But we're giving them out for free, so if they like them, take them. That's
But I'm just saying.
8-2 will tell you that.
I'm just saying, like you said, I don't know if all these bets are good. Well, it's a gamble.
It is a gamble. That's true.
It's like the stock market.
Up top.
It's exactly like the stock market. I'm not going to get into it, but all these states that say, "Oh, betting's bad," the stock market is the exact same thing.
Exactly right.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly right, man. I agree with you. 100%.
Again, I don't want to really get into it, but there's a lot worse things you could be doing with your money than putting it on a sporting event to a chance of making more money. Let's just say people, do a lot worse things with their money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They drink. They do drugs.
Exactly. They sell drugs to make money. Why not?
I would rather put $1,000 on a football game than put $1,000 on a blackjack table.
Yeah, which is legal.
Because you don't know what card's coming out. I was a dealer for 7 years. I'm just telling you this by experience. At least a football game, hockey game, baseball game.
You can analyze.
You could analyze a team that you're taking because you've seen them play. You know their tendencies. You know who's on their team. Blackjack, no, you can't.
Which is another thing.
That's the difference.
Do not.
That's
bet
gambling
on what you don't know. That is the one thing I think kills people is not betting on what you don't know, because then you're just listening to other people's advice.
Like they do it, like they are now.
Yeah. Yes, but no, because people might watch the NFL and just enjoy sports betting and want to see our takes on it and be like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. That's true. Maybe I'm going to move this a little bit. Maybe I'm going to tease this. Maybe I'll take the over. Right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't agree with us.
I love totals.
No, I don't like that. I'm going to take the under instead. They could disagree with us, and maybe that's how they get a pick. We're not we're giving advice, but
I agree.
If you don't know what you're doing, don't.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's learning now.
I'm learning. Let's just say.
Let's be honest here.
I learned a big lesson Thursday night. I didn't bet with my heart. I overanalyzed it, took the Jags, and I lost. When my heart said Miami.
A lot of it is feeling too.
It is. A lot of it is feeling.
A lot of it is feeling.
But I don't touch baseball or none of that.
You've only
done NFL. That's it. And that's what it's going to stay at.
Folks, if you want college picks, I do that too. So, no, seriously, I do.
We'll tweet them.
I could tweet out college picks for you.
We have a Twitter now.
I got 3 of them right here, ready to go.
Follow our Twitter at TakeTheOver5.
Louisville plus the 3.
I haven't looked at the college board.
Georgia State minus the 3. Two good picks right
we'll
there.
Tweet those out for you guys. Dom's college football picks.
That's just the 1 o'clock
Follow our
games.
Twitter. I just shouted it out. You guys got anything left to say for today's episode?
No, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck to you guys.
Good luck to you. We have a lot of things in common this week, so we're cheering together. I think we do too, actually. We have Washington football team together. High five. The R words. What else?
I was going to bring something up, but I won't because a New England fan is sitting right beside me.
Yeah, I was gonna also say something, but
Go ahead.
also-
You can.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying the last time the
Oh, yeah.
Raiders played the Patriots in Foxborough, dynasty started.
Oh no! Here we
I
go.
just said that's
Here
all
we
I'm
go.
gonna say. So does that mean it ends the dynasty, or does it?
Well, I mean,
make
it's
it
already
end?
kind of ended. Tom Brady.
I'm a Raider fan. They're going to lose this weekend. Just
Bill
telling you.
Belichick's still the coach.
Yeah, but
And John Gruden was the coach when that happened.
they have a
Tuck
whole
rule.
new like offense.
I'll never
like,
forget
face.
that.
Cam Newton. This could be the beginning of the Cam Newton era in New
Yeah.
England. Yeah. So why are you saying it's ending?
Well, you said you was ending.
This could be the start
Oh.
instead of an end. It's already ended. The Brady era is over. That
Yeah.
ended the day he went and signed with the Bucks.
That spread, you know what that spread is? 5.5.
It is, yeah,
It's 5.5.
for the Raiders. or
Well,
Dogs.
I don't bet on my favorite team, as somebody should know.
Either do
Oh, I
I.
bet that. I was like, I bet you Greg comes in here tonight and goes, listen, I don't usually bet my favorite team, but I like the Patriots this weekend.
The only time, I will admit once, the only time I kind of sort of bet on my team is I'm a huge Bruins fan, and I bet that Jake DeBrusk was going to score a goal. That's the only thing. And I get, like, yeah, I bet on LSU, but, like, that's my college football team.
That's different. That's a
Yeah.
little-
College is a little different.
when you're like diehard passionate about the team, stay away from them. I learned my lesson week 1. I'm never touching the Colts again.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Except for parlays.
But that was
Except for parlays. My money line parlay hit last week.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would have if it wasn't for the stupid Atlanta Falcons. Frauds.
Hey, the Atlanta.
What did I
Falcons
say?
losing did
What
something
did I
for us.
say when the game was like they had a 16-point lead? I told you.
He did say that.
I did say it.
Watch our vlog if you.
I
don't
stood up and said to him, "They're going to lose today."
I think it was something
It
like,
was like 16 points. They were down still.
I saw on Twitter that
Sorry, man.
they scored like 21 points without a turnover in the game, and I think when they did that, that's happened 458 times, and the team that has done that has won 458 times.
So only Atlanta could mess it up that bad.
When they had it was a 9-point lead. They had a 9-point lead. They were 99.9% to win that game.
Wow.
Gen stats.
I bet you.
99.9
I bet you they were 99.9.
because there was a 2-possession game at that point, right? Then touchdown and a field goal, and then whatever that was, that onside kick. I don't know what they were doing over there.
Yeah,
The special teams guy, did you hear what he said?
No.
He goes, yeah, we made a mistake. It should have been aggressive on the ball. Well, no shit.
Well, they didn't want to jump on it because they didn't want it to muffle.
Yeah, but don't let it. You know what? I understand that, but don't let it go the 10 yards.
Yeah, as soon as you see it starting to roll,
when
you
you
jump
start
on
to
it.
see it, because you can't cover it before the 10 yards as the receiving team.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't it have been better? No, I don't like.
I would have just kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't you
or
just hit
kick
it out of
it, or
bounds?
kick it down the field.
Just they
So
would have got the
get
ball down there. Yeah. Just get rid of it.
Is that illegal though? I feel like that's a penalty of some sort.
Kick it out of bounds.
But
You
you,
can-
it's the CFL,
You could bat it out of the bounds.
The CFL, the person like the team that bats it out of bounds, that's
Yeah.
who has possession of it. So I don't know. I don't think it's that way in the NFL though.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But it's not basketball. You can kick the ball.
No way. I don't
Yeah,
believe
you
that.
can.
I think so. I think he's right.
There's no way you could just straight up kick the ball downfield.
Well, players accidentally do it all the time. When you see like a ball.
Yeah,
out.
but I think it's probably some kind of flag if you purposely go to the ball and boot it down the field. There's no way.
I mean, you can punt.
Yeah, like
Like, what's
Like in
really
the-
the
in the
difference?
Well, I'd have to
CFL.
look into that.
in the CFL.
Yeah, I know. Like,
You-
whoever touches it last, that's whose ball it is.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure in the CFL as well. If the other team's gonna get a rouge on you, you can take the ball and kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that way in the NFL.
But that's not a ruse situation. Well, there is no ruse in the.
I'm just on an onside kick. There's no way you could just, as a special teams player, just go and like punt it into the other team's end zone.
No, he's saying kick it away like, as it's on the ground. Just kick
as
it.
it around, as it like.
It's gotta be. It has to be some kind of.
I know you can bat it out of bounds. Like, knock it out of bounds. Like, they could have done that,
Yeah.
Or
Atlanta.
kick it backwards to someone in back there. that could be dangerous because
Well, yeah, then you're going in your own zone.
yeah.
Or even just
You know
like,
what would have been better if they just would have covered the ball.
or even just like a scoop, even just a scoop and
Just cover the ball.
Okay, if
Why you're watching? They're watching the ball spin to the 10 yards. I don't understand.
We're, like,
Why are you
overanalyzing
watching
this
it?
so
yeah,
much.
but like you said,
But why are you watching it?
Whack it out. What's the difference of whacking it out than kicking it?
because you're using your, I don't know,
You can bat it out of bounds. You can do that.
Yeah, so why can't you kick it?
I don't know.
I just don't understand why why they watched it spin for 5 yards.
Of the ball.
They literally watched the last 3 yards as the ball was spinning like this, looking at it.
Or even
Get on
if,
top of the ball.
yeah,
I don't
or even
understand.
if they have to re-kick it on a penalty, you still does not like you won't have the kicker. Oh, I can't speak. The kicker probably won't be able to do that good of extra point kick.
The special teams guy had money line. He had Dallas on the money line. That's why. Let the ball go, guys. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I'm watching these professionals watch a ball spin over to the 10-yard line.
I've actually always wondered.
I don't understand that. Oh, it happens.
if they've had like buddies that.
It happens.
I've actually.
It happens.
Yeah, I've wondered that.
Oh, it does.
Like Cody Park, he double doink. Did he have a buddy who had the?
There's no. I
No,
don't
not
think you-
that. The only time I could see it happening is something like that onside. I could see it. I'm not saying it was. I'm not accusing nobody of
You know what,
anything. But if a team has the ball at the 2-yard line, and most of the time they kneel, because it happened. Cleveland, they played the Washington Redskins. We're going back about 12, 13 years
So
ago.
it's safe for him to say that word.
Yeah.
Because it was 13.
It was the Redskins they were playing at that time. I know it's the Washington football team, but they were playing them at that time. It was a Monday night game. The under-over was 44, something like that. It was a Monday. I never forget this. I was working. When I was working, we were watching the game at work. They had the ball at the 2 or 3 yard line, and they punched it in with like 13 seconds left, and they didn't have to. All they had to do was kneel down. Cleveland punched it in.
So somebody must have. Mm-hmm. You know what I've always
And the
thought, too?
overhit. The overhit on that.
Wow.
They didn't need to.
You know what I've always thought?
Tell me. It
Remember the
happens.
Super Bowl, first play of the game, Carolina Panthers, Denver Broncos. Center snaps it a mile over Manning's head.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I've always thought his buddy must have laid some huge amount on the safety.
First play of the game. It was a safety.
Wasn't that Seattle?
No, it was Carolina. Well, when Manning won the.
Oh no! It was Seattle. It was Denver versus Seattle.
Yeah, it was
It's
Denver.
my bad. Yeah, it's when Seattle beat Denver. Yeah, the rookie center snapped the ball a mile over Manning's head. I always thought
Wasn't that a safety too?
it was a safety.
Denver lost that game?
Yeah, they got annihilated.
Yeah, it was like wasn't 43-0 or 40.
Okay, it wasn't 43-0.
Oh, it was like a lot.
It was
Whatever. What was the under over? 42?
I don't know.
Anyways, week 3, take the over. Catch us next week for week 4. Follow our Instagram, _couch_coaches. Follow our Twitter, take the over 5. Greg, you got anything left to say?
Nope.
Tom,
Nothing to say. We'll see you next week. We'll chat then.
we'll chat then.
Are you gonna clean it
Don't
up?
worry about that. Don't worry about that. We'll clean it up. On 3. 1, 3. It's gonna kick. It's coming. It's coming.
What a champ.
Good man.
He's like a champ.
Your tongue burning a little bit?
Not bad. I think Frank's Red Hot is hotter than that.
That's just got a tangy taste.
Has strawberry in it.
Yeah, there's
You
a
took
tang.
like a champ. What the heck?
It's got a tangy taste to it.
You try it.
Why don't you try it?
You took it like a champ. Up top.
It's fine. Me, it burned my tongue. You're good.
Like it's hot, but it's like not like.
I've had hotter.
I don't know if I could do it.
They